Hey, how's it going? Today, out of the book, Ask MarkCondon Investments, I wanted to discuss compound interest. And the reason for that is a lot of people ask us, when should they start investing? And the answer is the earlier the better. Warren Buffett once said, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. And in order to show you why, I want to share my screen with you and give you an illustration of why it's better to start the younger you are. Now, if you look here, this person on the left invested $5,000 a year for 10 consecutive years. And then they stopped. So their total investment was $50,000. At an 8% annual return, all things being equal, at the end of 30 years, they had a total of $364,615. Person on the right started 10 years later. So for argument's sake, say this person is 35 and this is their total at the age of 65 when they retire. Person on the right waited until they were 45. They invested $5,000 a year for 20 years through age 65 and when they retired. So they invested a total of $100,000, twice as much money. But because they started 10 years later, they don't have as much of a compound growth as the person on the left did. So all things being equal, 8% return each year, this person, even though they invested twice as much money, 100,000 versus 50,000, they have over $100,000 less than the person on the left does. And I think seeing a real life illustration of that may highlight the fact that the sooner the better. You don't have to be putting in $1,000 a month into an investment account. It could be as simple as $50 a month, but that $50 a month is forced savings, and that gradually gets compounded over time. And I think seeing that highlights that. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Would love to have a conversation and see if I can help. Talk to you soon.